Now, in our last lesson, I mentioned that Facebook started silencing the reach of business pages a while back. Most of social media, they do that in some way. YouTube, for instance, doesn't publicize your videos to your page's subscribers as much as it used to. And that's not even a business page thing, that's just in general. But it means your videos aren't getting the reach that they used to, even to the people who subscribe and who follow you. So what do? Well, of course, the answer is money. Social media, they want you to pay them to boost the reach of your posts. And boosting is actually a specific term with Facebook, but YouTube and whoever else, they can also do this. They boost to show your posts or videos to more people, and you pay for that. You can add some basic information with your boosts about the audience that you might want to reach, but boosting, while it's easier than actually creating ads, it's much less effective. If you're going to pay to get your posts out there, you should identify the audience as finely as you can and put your content in front of them. And that's what the ads allow you to do. Facebook ads and YouTube ads, which include Google ads, they let you define your audience very specifically and advertise just to them. Let me take you through a couple of campaigns that I ran for the Young Americans. That organization had 3 main products that they advertised on social media: music workshops for kids aged 8 to 18, performances in Southern California, and then their college. Let's look at the performances first, because those were the simplest ads. So the live shows, they tended to skew, as most theater shows do, to older audiences, so we primarily advertised on Facebook and its affiliates. That's where that audience is. So first, we limited any ads to about 30 to 40 miles just around the theater, because those are the people likely to go. One of the great things about our performance ads was that we had a contact list of people who had attended previous performances. So we could feed that list into Facebook and then advertise directly to those people. Hopefully, the people most likely to come to our shows are the people who've come before. We also created then a lookalike audience from that same contact list. And what that means is Facebook can look at the attributes and demographics and interests of all the people on the list, the people who came to our shows, and they can find us people who share those attributes. The next most likely customers are people who like what our customers that we already have, what they like, right? So we also had a campaign that then targeted anyone who follows us on Facebook, along with friends of those people. Anyone who follows us, well, hopefully they're going to be interested in the show, but their friends might have heard of us through those same people and might also buy tickets. I first did that campaign with a small amount of money because I wasn't too sure how well this campaign would do, and it actually ended up giving us a really good return on investment. A lot of those people clicked through on the ads, so partway through the run, I started moving money away from some of the less performing campaigns and put more money into this one. The friends of your followers can be a great audience that might already know about you, and they just need a nudge to get involved. Then we had more generic ads depending on the shows. For the Christmas show, I had ads focused on people who like both theater and Christmas. And for our Broadway shows, people who like musical theater. We ran most of our ads more heavily for older audiences than for younger audiences, since that was the majority of our customers. We didn't need to do that to our contact list or the lookalike audience because, well, those lists were already going to mirror the audience that we had, so we didn't need to refine that anymore. But our other ads were generally focused on people 30 years plus. And finally, we'd retarget people who had visited our website. If you set it up, it's called a pixel that you put on your website. Google and Facebook can, through that pixel, monitor who goes to your website and then let you drop ads in front of them. So the people who are looking at us, looking at our website, they're likely to be interested. We can get ads to bring them back and hopefully to buy a ticket. The point of all of this is that with ads, there are lots of ways to get an audience that's likely to be interested in your organization. And you can run a campaign for any specific audience for as little as $1 a day on Facebook. Google and YouTube's ad rates, they run a little differently, but they can also be really inexpensive. We'll dig a little deeper into bigger multi-platform campaigns in our next and the final lesson.